Thanks, organizers, for inviting me the special talk on the scholarship for the abroad education. Myself, Dr. Sanjay Kubragade, Associate Dean and the Member Executive Council of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, Raigad. So let us discuss the scholarship for the abroad education. As far as the universities are concerned, there are around the 5,300 colleges and the university in the United States of America. Similarly, the number of the colleges available in Europe is 4,000, China 1,500, Japan 780, and like that for the Europe, America, and the Asia. Asia almost 4,500. Out of that, the mostly the university or colleges are available in the China. Then as far as the our India is concerned, the data available with me is up to the February 2017, and there are around the 800 universities, 789 exactly. Then 37,204 colleges and 11,443 the standalone institution which is associated with that of a single branch of the education like engineering, medical, and like that. So approximately you can consider the 50,000 colleges. But as far as the abroad education is concerned, it is the most quality one. We don't have the single institutes in the top QS ranking, top 200 QS ranking as far as our India is concerned. So that's why we prefer the higher education in the abroad. So it may be America, European country, or some other Asian countries. So why world education is better? Let us discuss some point here, and then we'll discuss about the scholarships. So we'll discuss here the 10 points which is associated with that of the education abroad. So the first is the some of the most valued international university are in the US. So mostly I collect this information from the US universities. So approximately the 50% of the top universities are located in the USA itself. So you can rank that the university, some of the top university is like a Columbia, John Hopkins, Michigan State University. Even you can name there as MIT also, Washington State University, and Northeastern University are like that. Okay, so 50% of the top university which is ranked in the QS1 are in US itself. Then the second one is nothing but we can think the study any subject. You can think about the any subject that is available there in the US. Okay, so you can name anyone. So today we are delivering the talk on the subject related with that of the life science. So that you can find the school of the life science in the US. Similarly, the political science, international law, psychology, international relations, and the health science like that. Even the US is the best one in the engineering and the medical field also. Okay, so since this all the education, top quality education is available in the US and the Europe, we normally prefer the higher education in the abroad countries. Okay, then be a part of the groundbreaking research. Okay, so some of the areas of the research, it may be associated with that of the technology, or it may be associated with that of the different the branch of the any subjects already that we named here. So that kind of the research is nothing but it is also benefited from the generous funding and offering the support to the international PhD students. So when you are admitting in the top university, they are providing the fellowship, they are providing the scholarship, and because of that particular fellowship and the scholarship, it is very easy for us to pursue the higher education, including the undergraduate, postgraduate, and the PhD. Okay, so best one is nothing but the PhD. You can pursue the PhD. Their scholarship is approximately 2,000, 3,000 plus lakhs. Okay, in Indian currency. Okay, so they offer you the this much the scholarship per month in most of the university in the America. Okay, so university like the MIT student can join or initiate the research project for the academic credit pay, and their work is often published. Okay, then their universities have engaging campus, so they are running the so many different activity, okay, of their own. So it is like a hub for the research, it is like a hub for the different activity, and since they are running the credit course, you can select, you have the flexibility to select the different, you can say that the credit subjects, okay, depending upon your choice, depending upon your research. Okay, so there is a lot of flexibility in the their campuses, their university. Okay, you can easily overcome the culture shocks in the America. So the American people they are more liberal. They are multicultural. They have the multicultural kind of the environment. So you can easily accommodate yourself in any of the university or any of the region of the America. It will be most, you can say that somewhat difficult in the European country, because European country they have their own the culture. Okay, so sometimes it is difficult, like the countries like the Germany, okay, Spain or Italy. Okay, so they have their unique the culture. But as far as the America is concerned, they have the multicultural kind of the environment. Okay, so it is a really the wonderful experience to pursue the higher education in the USA. Okay, then the guaranteed the successful career after the graduation. So they have the different levels of the education there. Okay, you can complete there the undergraduate program, postgraduate program, certificate program, and like that. Okay, so you can complete the any of the level of the education after completing that much credit in the abroad education. Then the learn self-reliance from the independent minded people. Okay, then so these are nothing but the different points that tells us the why we should study the higher education in the abroad university, especially in the America. Okay, similarly the in case of the other universities or the higher education institute in Europe, they are also having the very good QS ranking. Okay, so as far as the European universities or the institute is concerned, they are that education is also the wonderful one. Means the Germany, Spain, Italy, UK. UK is also the one of the best the place to pursue the higher education. Similarly, in case of the Asian country, like you can named as a China, Japan, Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. These are also the good countries to pursue the higher education. Okay, so similarly, the one more I will name the one more the place, that is nothing but the Australia. So Australia, Russia. So these are nothing but the good the countries for the higher education, where you will find the number of the university or number of the institutes in the QS ranking. Okay, so what is the meaning of the QS ranking? The QS ranking is the Quacquarelli Simons ranking. So they means their methodology is based upon the different terms, the different parameter. Okay, then how to measure that particular parameter, or what is the weightage provided to that parameter, this we will discuss. So as far as the key factor in the evaluating of the international university is concerned, in 2020 the QS world ranking by subject draw nearly 45,000 survey responses of the graduate employee worldwide. I mean, that much number of the data they collect from the worldwide university or institution to list the number of the institutes in the QS ranking. So as far as the methodology is concerned, they select the certain parameter. So what is that parameter? The parameter is like the academic peer review, provide the 40% the weightage, then faculty and the student ratio is a 20% weightage, the citation for the per faculty, whatever may be the papers published by the faculty members, that is cited by the some you can say that the website like a Google one. Okay, so that citation per faculty is the 20%, employer reputation 10%, international student ratio 5%, and international staff ratio 5%. So depending upon this, they provide the ranking. It is a very sad for us, as far as our university or institute is concerned, we are not among the top 200 or a top 250 in the world based upon this particular ranking. Okay. Similarly, there are so many other kind of the rankings also that may be provided by the different the organization or a different company. Okay, so one of the other than the QS ranking, the Times Higher Education, Elsewhere, or these are nothing but the different organization, they provide the rankings. So let us consider the some name here: the academic ranking of the World University, Center of the World University Ranking, Linden ranking, UD University ranking, G Factor ranking, and like that. Okay, so based on that, we select the top organization or institute in the world. Now, how to apply for this? I will take hardly the 5 to 10 minutes for this, and then we'll discuss about the scholarship. So, how to apply for the abroad university? So, you need to select your own program. Okay, so suppose I am the students of the life science. I'll select the specialized university based upon the life science topic, or if I'm the students of the engineering, based upon my own selection in the you can say that the specialization, I'll select the top university in abroad based upon even that the QS ranking or based upon the different ranking. So first thing is nothing but you need to choose your program. So decide on where you want to study abroad. Okay, what is the cost associated with that particular program, then the level, area of the study, interest, and so many things, the academic background to qualify for that examination, and so many things will be there. Okay, means you may select upon the career prospectus and specialization. Okay, these are some parameters. The second thing is nothing but you require to fulfill the requirement of that particular university and the deadline also. Means sometimes the university provide you the 1 month, 2 month deadline to register for that particular university. Okay, so the first step for the applying to the school abroad is checking the requirement. That is the important thing. So you need to fulfill that particular requirement, and then depending upon the deadline you have to apply for that. Then write a motivation letter. Okay, so generally you need to write the motivation letter to the university administration or university organization, such that based upon the motivation letter they normally select you. So that motivation letter is nothing but it is the kind of the covering letter which show your ability to perform well in that particular institution. You need to show your potential there. You need to show your willingness there, such that they will select you for the higher education. Okay, so you need to express yourself, your interest in study in that university, and you need to show the different parameters of your own character, the entire you can say that which will show your personality. You have to show that particular things in your motivation letter, such that they will select you. Then ask for the recommendation. So generally, as a faculty member, we recommend the many students in a month or in a year. Okay, for the higher education. So many times the students need to ask for the recommendation, and the faculty member they submit the recommendation to the concerned university. and in that recommendation they wrote about the entire, you can say that, the performance of the students. So based on the recommendation, normally the students get selected in the particular university. Then you have to prepare for the IELTS exam and the TOEFL exam also, if you are if you don't know the English language, okay, or you are not from that particular country where the English is not English is the second language. Okay, so at that time you have to you have to go through the examination, IELTS or a TOEFL test also. Then translate and authenticate your documents. You need to sometimes if your degree is in say the percentile one, or degree in terms of the credit one, you have to translate that particular document in terms of the document which is required for the university, abroad university. Again, you need to authenticate that also. So that is required for the abroad university. Then use for the online application platform. Okay, so nowadays means in almost all the university you need to submit the online documentation or online application, register for the entrance exam, and be confident for the interview. So these are nothing but the steps which is required to pursue the higher education in abroad university. Schedule for your visa appointment and plan for the cost. This is a very important one. Okay, because you need to pursue the higher education, that is costly in the abroad university. So you need to meticulously plan for that the education in the particular university, such that is affordable for you. Okay. Now what is the examination required for that? The examination generally for the IELTS, that is the International English Language Testing System. Test of the English as a foreign language, that is the TOEFL one. Then GRE, Graduate Record Examination. For the undergraduate program, you need the exam like a SAT one. Okay, so these are nothing but some of the common tests you require. Okay, now before to go for the scholarship, let us discuss for the expenditure required for the abroad education. So let us take the example of the United States. So generally for the United States, the cost of the living is approximately the 75,000 to the 1 month, 1 lakh per month. So that is the cost for the living expenses, and similarly the tuition fee for the private colleges is approximately the 25 to 30 lakhs per year, or for the public colleges or university is approximately the 15 to 23 lakhs per year. So if we see the overall cost for the public colleges, then it is approximately almost 30 lakhs per year, and if we see the private colleges, then it is almost 40 lakhs per year, 40 to 45 lakhs per year. Okay, so that is the expenses required for the America. For the Australia, this is somewhat less as compared to the America. The tuition fee is nothing but the approximately 10 to 16 lakh for the undergraduate students, and for the postgraduate it is the approximately 12 to 18 lakh, and the living expenses is once again approximately the 86,000 per month. So approximately the 10 lakh less as compared to the America one. Then for the UK, the fees is approximately 8 lakh to the 18 lakh, and living expenses is approximately the 1 lakh per month. So the total fees is once again approximately the 30 lakh, 25 to 30 lakhs per year. Germany, it is the best one for the education. So fee is approximately the 40,000 40,000 Indian currency, 40,000 rupees, and the cost is approximately the 54,000 per month. Okay, so it is the somewhat you can say that the best university as per the cost is concerned for the we people. Then for the Canada, 10 to 15 lakh for the undergraduate and 8 to 20 lakh for the postgraduate. For the Singapore, 5 to 13 lakh and 10 to 25 lakh for the post graduation. Okay, so this is nothing but the cost associated with that the European country. Australia, Asian country, and similarly the America. Then how to get the scholarship? So some of the important things you require to apply for the scholarship. One is nothing but you can ask for that particular university for the help for the education. So you need to write the letter for the organization or the administration for the help for the different things. Then second thing is nothing but you need to conscious, or you need to be focused on the research only. Research because they provide the most of the fellowship in terms of the research criteria. So that criteria is the very important one. So research the important parameter. Then the contact the scholarship or a grant funder directly. So there are so many organizations, they provide you the fund for the higher education, even the university also, and other than the university also. So you need to contact with that particular organization. Then you need to send your resume to the different organization. They provide which provide you the scholarship. Then check your preferences. Continuously apply for that. Take your time and take it seriously. Have the grades and the proof is in your passion. So these are the different the things you require. Okay, you need to continuously apply for that, or you need to continuously fulfill the different parameters. Just like you should be the you should be among the top 1% or 5% students of your institute, or the number of the students that they apply for that particular you can say that the scholarship or a fellowship. Okay, so these are nothing but the important parameters for that. Now we will focus on the scholarship to which is available in the abroad education. So these are nothing but some of the scholarship which is available in the Asian country. We will start from the Asian country and then we will finish on the USA. So as far as the China is concerned, these are nothing but some top the scholarship available in the China. So the important one is nothing but the CAS, TWS, President PhD Fellowship Program. And like that, there are the other one like a Chinese Scholarship Great Wall Program, Chinese Government Scholarship, and then the different university like a Tsinghua University or USTS Scholarship Program. So these are nothing but the important scholarship available in the China. The one important thing is nothing but as far as the top ranking QS university or the colleges is concerned, they have their own scholarship program. So you need to apply for that. Similarly, the university like a Asian country, European country, or a America or a Australia, they have the scholarship by the name of the Asian country, developing country, and like that. Okay, so for each and everything, okay, they have their own fund. You need to apply for that particular scholarship before to apply for the higher education. Okay, similarly for the Hong Kong, so Hong Kong government also provide the scholarship for the Asian country, Hong Kong PhD Fellowship Program. So as I say that each and every university, they have their own scholarship or a fellowship. You need to apply for that. Then Japan government, so Japan Scholarship Program, Aichi Scholarship Program for the Asian students, Japan IMS Scholarship Program for the Asia, Japanese government mixed scholarship for the international research, and so many things are there. So generally there are some funding agency like some NGO, like a different industries, education institute, they provide the scholarship. Okay, so you need to search on that. So whether the government fellowship is available with you, or whether the different industries or the university, okay, they provide you the scholarship. You need to search for that, and based on the criteria, based upon the different things, because some university they provide the scholarship based on the education level. Some university or some organization they provide you the scholarship based upon the area in which you are living. Okay, some university institute provide you the scholarship only for the girl students, only for the underdeveloped nation, and like that. So based on this, you need to select the particular fellowship or a scholarship. Okay, then some other one like a Singapore Commonwealth Scholarship, then DST Star call for the Singapore, which is the joint venture or a fellowship program with the India. Then Lee Kong Chai graduate sponsorship, NTU National Technical University, okay, which is the one of the top university for the engineering graduates. So NTU, NTU University Engineering Scholarship, Singapore International Graduate Award. Then South Korea also provide the same kind of the scholarship program. Then other scholarship available like Asia Pacific University, then University Education Research Scholarship, Commonwealth Scholarship, Africa Scholarship, Malaysia International Scholarship, and like that. So these are nothing but the number of the scholarship available with us for the Asian country, all about the Asian country. Then some other scholarship for you may consider for the European country. So education.com study master in European scholarship, Erasmus Mundus scholarship, Austrian country also provide the scholarship. So if you go for the any European country, okay, this is the one of the Austria is the one of the that one, but Germany, Spain, Italy, UK, all the university available there, they also have their own scholarship program. They also have their own fellowship program. Okay, so you need to find that. Then Ghent University, KU Leuven Science Scholarship for the international students, Czech government scholarship program for the developing country, then FL scholarship for the France students, like similarly the Foundation Rainbow Bridge MBA scholarship for the African and the Asian women. So these are nothing but so many number of the scholarships is there. Amsterdam, INT schools for the PhD, then Bologna study grant, SICOP scholarship for the developing country, Italian government, Bocconi scholarship for the Italy, Trinity College of London, NUI, the Galway International Student Scholarship, Dublin Institute they provide the scholarship, Aristotle University provides the Greek the government, Holland government, Leiden University, and like that. Okay, so the one common thing is nothing but the all nation, all countries of the Europe, Asia, Russia, Australia, and America. The top university which is already there in the QS ranking, almost all the university they have their own fellowship or a scholarship program. Okay, so you need to search that Netherlands, Amsterdam, World Citizen Talent Scholarship, Slovak government, Spanish government, Zurich government, Switzerland, then UNU fellowship. Okay, these are nothing but the different scholarship program. Now similarly, as far as the American government is concerned, American government also they have their own scholarship program. Okay, so some of the top you can say that the best one, best scholarship as far as the America is concerned is the Fulbright Foreign Student Program, Hubert Humphrey Fellowship Program, then Abbey Road Summer Fellowship, Civil Society Leadership Award, David Shapiro STM Scholarship, Prepare Scholarship. Okay, so these are nothing but the different scholarship program. Almost all the university means approximately the 1500 the universities are there. All the university they have their own fund for the scholarship, especially for the underdeveloped nation or a developing nation like a Asian country, African country. Okay, in that manner. So for the Asian country, once again they have their additional scholarship program is like a East West Center Scholarship or a fellowship, Japan United States Friendship Program, Wesleyan Freeman Asian Scholarship Program. Okay, then these are the scholarship program for the developing the country. Aga Khan Foundation International Scholarship Program, American University Emerging Global Leader Fellowship, Brandeis University, Clark University, Emory University, Harvard University, Illinois State University, Iowa State University, Michigan State University, New York University, University of Arkansas International Program, University, University of Iowa Scholarship, University of Minnesota International Scholarship, University of Oregon International Scholarship, like that. Okay, so these are nothing but all the scholarship program available to study in the abroad university or abroad organization institute. Similarly, our own nation provide the scholarship to pursue the higher education in the abroad. So some top you can say that the fellowship provided by the central government and the state government is like this. So central government provides the national overseas fellowship, especially for the SC/ST students, offering by the social justice department. Now this fellowship program offer in the different discipline. The discipline like engineering and management, pure science and applied science, then the agriculture science and the medicine, commerce, accounting and the finance, humanity and social science. So almost all the part of the education, almost all the discipline of the education covered in this particular area. Okay, because this is nothing but the broad topic. So in that case also you can consider the subtopic of that particular thing. So almost all area covered in case of this national overseas scholarship. So this scholarship provide the 15,400 American dollar, okay, for you. Then the annual maintenance allowance is also the approximately the 10,000 American dollar. And beside this, there is a provision for the contingency allowance and the incidental journey allowances. Then the poll tax, visa fee, fees for the medical insurance premium, air passage, and almost all the things. Okay, so this allowance is the sufficient for you to pursue the your education in the US like that. Okay, so almost the 15,500 American dollar for the annual maintenance. Okay, then the allowances are also the approximately the 10,000. So 25,000 this one, and the remaining allowances also which is given here. Similarly, as far as the Maharashtra state government is concerned, the Maharashtra government provides the fellowship by the name of the Rajashri Shahu Maharaj for a scholarship for the SC students, offering by the Social Welfare Department, Pune. So this is also the almost same the amount of the fellowship. So the students who get selected, they get the full tuition fee and the fixed by the which is fixed by the foreign university. Similarly, the maintenance allowances approximately the 14,000 American dollar or a 9,000 GBP, Great Britain pound. The tuition fee will be paid directly to the university, and if the student do not complete the course education, it is compulsory for him to refund all the expenses incurred by the government of his course. So this is the compulsory condition that he or she pursue that particular education and complete the education there. Okay. In case of the previous one also, the national overseas scholarship, the annual maintenance is this one, and this scholarship provide the complete 100% tuition fee. So this is nothing but the 2-1. Then there is one more, the fellowship program provided by the Kerala government. So the Kerala government, they provide the 12 lakh rupees plus full scholarship, including the accommodation, living, food, and air travel expenses. So there is a, you can say that the limit on the income. So the parent, those having the 12 lakh rupees, they will get the this much. Their student, the kids, they will get the this much. You can say that the scholarship, the full scholarship, including the accommodation, living, food, the expenses, and the air travel expenses. The parent, those having the income up to the 20 lakh, they have the accommodation, the living expenses. They will not get the you can say that the tuition fee. Okay. Then the parent, those having the income above the 20 lakh, they will get only tuition fee and no other the benefit. Okay, and there is a no income limit for the scheduled tribe students. So this is nothing but the fellowship provided by the Kerala government. Similarly, the MHRD also offer the scholarship or a fellowship program to study for the foreign university, and the most of the foreign university also accept the GATE score, such as the National University of Singapore, NTU Singapore, and New Zealand University. So some of the not only that they provide the fellowship also, but they also the our own examination like a GATE or something like this. They allow, based on that particular examination score, they allow your admission in the foreign university also. Okay, so this is all about the fellowship program. Now, in case of this, I'm trying my best to just highlight the simple things, but you need to go in detail about each and every things. Okay, so like the parameters you require to fulfill the scholarship programs. Okay, the condition or a requirement is that you need to find out for each and every university. Okay, each and every, because based upon the university, the requirement is going to change. You need to go for the each and every university to find out that particular requirement. Similarly, for the this higher study program, find out the ranking also, find out the location also, find out the career prospect also, and so many other things, such that even though if you selected for the scholarship program, you have to be careful about the other parameters also. So all that thing is the very important one. Okay, so this is all about the this fellowship program. So I wish all the best for you. If you need any kind of the help, I am there to provide you that particular help. Now I am providing my email address and phone number here. Okay, so my email address is svk2305@gmail.com, and my mobile number is 750-742-8599. Okay, so anytime you can ping me, or you can mail me if you need any help for the abroad education or for the scholarship for the abroad education. Definitely I will be very happy to provide you the help to you. Okay, so once again I thanks to organizers of this induction program, especially Humne sir, for giving me the opportunity to deliver the talk on the scholarship for the abroad education. Okay, so he allotted me the 40-45 minutes. Okay, so I think that this is enough for me as far as this particular topic is concerned. So once again, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to deliver the talk on the scholarship for the abroad education. Okay, so once again, I will be available for you anytime. The phone number, mobile number, and the email address is already provided to you. You can contact me anytime. So thank you very much.